How much is a pint of milk? Now, if you can answer that question for me, congratulations, you're in touch with reality. There are people online who barely have the concept of what the average salary is. They expect their partner to be making odds over 100k and they're living in la la land pretty much. This is all well and good, but when it starts to affect everybody else, that's when it's a piss take. You know that phrase, stupid people don't affect themselves, they only affect the people around them? That could not be closer to the truth.
Did you ever date a guy that made 200k?
Like a year?
Yeah.
No, what the?
Are you serious? You don't think 200k is a lot?
No, I want a guy that makes 200k a month.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good.
Would you?
I mean, like, 200k is like a lot of money. Like, my dad makes 200k.
But like, that's like your hardworking dad. Like, we live in a whole different generation.
That's true. It's easy to make money now.
Yeah.
Clearly. Look how much money we have and what do we do?
Yeah, I want a guy that makes more money than me. Like, what?
Yeah, we're in a whole new generation. Yeah, a generation full of morons. Like, what are we talking about here? When did 200k suddenly become the norm? You might have started out at much better, standing than a lot of other people, but surely you have a basic understanding of the day-to-day life of the average person. Like, what do they think this is? What, cloudy with a chance of meatballs, but instead of food, it would be money falling out of the sky? They are not in a position to talk about what the economy is like for the everyday person. The worst they've had to happen in their day is that their followings have decreased or their engagements dropped. Whereas there are people struggling to put food on the table. People literally struggling to even manage to pay rent. And you're out here sitting on some shitty sofa talking about how to make money on podcasts, which, mind you, as I said in my previous video, link up above if you want to go check it out, needs to be way more expensive, by the way. But we get to a point when we've got absolute dickheads who know what they're talking about, but who actually don't have a grasp on reality at all and decide to kind of blame all the other people who are actually struggling and working hard to make ends meet and blame them for not actually working hard enough.
In defense of Gen Z, they're not hitting the milestones the way every generation before them did. They're owning homes at a lower rate. This is while 45% of people between ages 18 to 29 still live with their parents. They feel left behind by the economy, and they also see everybody trying to not age. So
Please get a job.
No, but they have jobs. No, they have to work multiple jobs.
There's a million jobs or job openings in this country. Get a job.
They've also lived through a pandemic. They've lived through the worst of times. I'm raising two Gen Zers, so I want to just defend them a little bit. I think it's a little bit less than they're so afraid of getting older. I think they're unsure of the future.
Like, it seems like a lot of baby boomers nowadays just expect people to get a job like that. The job market itself is absolutely trash. Like, there's people almost scrounging for jobs like cats in a litter box. This is genuinely the worst the job market has been for a very long time. And I can tell you that because I've had to apply for jobs with a master's degree, and I can tell you I've struggled. I've really struggled to even manage to get a job. And the thing is, these are the same people that say, Timmy, how long have you been gaming for? Come on, not that long, Mum. I'm almost done. Come on, please. Just give me 5 more minutes. Timmy, you should be looking for jobs now. You only finished your degree yesterday. Hurry up and look for a job. How are you gonna sustain a family living like this? What, playing Fortnite all the time? Mum, I literally applied to like 50 jobs today, and half of them got me rejected, and the other half don't even reply. So I don't know what you want me to do. Oh, please, just go down and visit them and give in your CV, and you'll be fine. Nowadays, if you went and handed in your CV, you'd look like an absolute moron. Like, people would be judging you at the till desk. Like, what is this idiot doing? Has he not heard of LinkedIn? Mind you, I hate LinkedIn, but that's another story. She's so out of touch that even J. Jonah Jameson will be roasting her on the news.
Well, I'm scared of what's going to happen in Western Europe, too.
Yeah.
You know, you plan a trip, you want to go there. I want to go to Italy for 4 years. I haven't been able to make it because of the pandemic. And now
You suffered because you couldn't go to a trip in Italy. Does that even equate to the person that is struggling to make ends meet? How? Explain that one to me. Anyone who tries to defend that, get your brain checked, because that is mad, that what she's just said there. Money just doesn't run from the tap like that. I know it probably did in your little mansion when daddy had to pay everything for you back in the day, but nowadays, it ain't like that. You know what? If I had the Infinity Gauntlet, these are the people that will get snapped. It will be a lot better for the world. That's mad. But listen, they piss me off, alright? But do you know what's really satisfying? Is when I see these out of touch people get absolutely humbled.
Both of our parents work really hard. We're very working class.
Be honest.
I am being honest. I am being
What car
honest.
did your dad drive you to school in?
In the 80s, my dad had a Rolls Royce.
I mean, from that clip, you can tell David Beckham called her out straight away because he's one of those people, the very few celebrities who's had to work their way up from being poor. There are plenty of celebrities who've had a decent standing before their family was already rich or they had some form of status. For them to grow their wealth, their fame, they've obviously had to work somewhat hard, but it was a lot easier than someone who came from nothing. But this is what I think it is. Because you are brought up from a much better standing than people who haven't been, you are put in a much more comfortable environment. The people around you are from similar backgrounds as you. So you only get to know that level of standing or that level of income or whatever. You then look at everybody else and go, why the hell are you not the same place as me? Like all the people that I was in school with, like we're all living good. What happened to the rest of you? Because they have no idea how the rest of the people live.
Beyonce has the same 24 hours in a day that we do. And I just think like it's literally, you're given one life and it's down to you what you do with it. Like you can literally go in any direction.
Yes, I understand Molly May had to work her way up. She's at a brilliant standing now because of her hard work. For you to go online and go into the eyes of the public, start chatting shite. That in itself is so disrespectful to a lot of the people out there who are working 9 to 5, if not 2, 3 jobs. When they do come back home, they see a shitty video of you going, truly, life is about taking every possible chance you get. I mean, look at Beyonce. Look at where she's at. She started from nothing. She worked her ass off to get to where she is. And she had the same 25 hours as the rest of us. Look at her, truly an inspiration. Okay, that was exaggerated, but you get my point. Like, to see that being thrown in your face and you're just there like, brother, I came from 2 shifts. I had to work overnight, then take the kids to school, then had my 9 to 5. Like, I can't work any harder. Like, how are you doing what you did? Because they are either from a privileged position or they've got access to a lot of things that people in that level of standing don't have access to. The thing is, it's so absurd and so kind of out there, the fact that there's people so out of touch that it feels almost like rage bait to me. And it very well might be, you know. And if it is, fair play, you got me. Like, who do they think everybody is? What, does everybody come from the Wayne family all of a sudden? Everyone's just got millions to spend around. Money just doesn't free flow like that. And if it did, that'd be bloody amazing. But then again, that's a whole nother issue of inflation and all that other schnaz. But that's, yeah, once again, another issue. And do you know what the worst thing is? A lot of the people that are in touch with reality, or these influencers, they tend to be going on podcasts to say a lot of this shit. There is no way you don't think about what you're saying when you're on a podcast. You don't go, hang on a minute, do I sound like an idiot? Yes, but let me shut my mouth. Does that not go through your head? But if you do go online and decide to lecture people on how they should be working hard, then just stop. Just piss off. Like, no one wants to hear your shit. But do you know what I think it is? I think social media has become such a flex fest that you end up seeing people flexing their houses, their watches, their clothing, wherever and whenever they can. Like, they'll be taking pictures like this. Bruh. With that, I leave you with the question. Has social media made everybody dickheads and gotten people way too out of touch with reality? But yeah, feel free to let me know what you thought down in the comments below. But for now, that's it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all next time.